In the last chapter of the Book of Unwritten Tales.
Do you ever listen to yourself when you speak? How can
Sometimes.
anyone blather such rubbish?
I don't know either. It's like I can ask different questions, but every time I select the most stupid one. I'll be back.
And I'll wait.
I think that was a jab at us, friends. And so it continues. Well, at least we're getting straight to the point, though, right? So where are we supposed to get this heart from?
So, where am I going to get a heart from around here?
You could give me yours.
No.
Great idea.
I'm just trying to help.
Could you use like an alarm clock? I mean, that ticks. That's sort of like beating, right? What about a lung?
So, what's a lung supposed to be doing in a machine?
What do you think? It supplies the body with oxygen.
That makes no sense.
And what do you need oxygen for?
Energy is produced from sugar in the mitochondria, the cell's power stations, with the help of oxygen.
In a living
The vital
being,
organs
yes.
need this energy,
Not in
particularly the brain.
in a mechanical
You're a
thing.
skull. You haven't got a brain. You exist totally without blood, oxygen, sugar, and all that other stuff.
You tell him, Nate.
In my construction manual, it clearly states that a human cannot live without lungs.
You're not a human.
You mean the cornflakes pack with the kids' special? You and your body. 5 ways to proper nutrition.
Look, I've only got one chance and I want to get it right, so bring me a lung.
I have an idea.
I've got to get going. Breathe. Feel my heartbeat. That sort of thing.
Don't let me stop you.
I don't know about a heart, but this seems like it could be a lung, right? Right. So what can we use for a patch? Ooh, paper? Can we patch it with a piece of paper? No. There's got to be something to patch it with. I don't know what. Maybe I've missed a few things along the way while looking around. Mechanical monstrosity? Can we drip some wax on it? No. Can we catch some wax in the empty bowl? No. Well, while we look for the rest of our stuff, let's see if the chief zombie can tell us a
boss.
bit about one of the other pieces.
Ah, the living one.
Do you know where the rest of this power set is?
Do you know anything about a warrior set that's supposed to be hidden near here?
Yes, I do. It belonged to a travelling knight who died near here about a year ago. And I also know who has his helmet.
Who?
Who?
And I should tell you, of all people. You deceived your friends. Maybe you want to take off with the helmet.
I want to free Wilbur.
Huh, you've probably never done anything selfless in your life.
But now I'm going to do something.
Prove to me that you can be selfless. Make the paladin forgive me, so that this pillory disappears.
But that wouldn't be very selfless of me. I'd only be helping you so that you'd help me.
Exactly.
I'd be prepared to ignore that. After all, this is about character building.
What if all this character building takes so much time that Wilbur dies? Listen, the way it looks, the paladin's never going to forgive you.
I've had a word with the paladin, and it looks like he's never going to forgive you.
I didn't expect it to be easy.
Honestly, me neither. What should I do?
Come up with something. I have to hear him say, "I forgive you." Only then will the pillory open.
Too bad this is a fantasy game, and we can't get a tape recorder and talk to him and then splice a conversation into "I forgive you."
Better get going. See ya.
Take care, and remember, we, the undead, are your friends.
Yeah, whatever. Big friends you are, not helping me out.
A grave. There are a lot of them here. I don't know what's supposed to be so special about this one, though.
I bet that knight that died is in there. We just have to get somebody to tell us that he's there before Nate will agree to open it. Let's go look back down here. We got nothing from here. There should be something that we can pick up, right? Maybe amongst the urn now?
Those are still urns with coats of arms on them. Hey, One of them's got the paladin's coat of arms on it.
Oh, really?
A strange-looking urn. It's shaped like the naked upper body of a muscular man. He's posing.
Okay.
Something's telling me that these are the remains of one of the ancestors of the Pink Crusader outside. But I'm not going to touch it unless I have to.
Of course you aren't. Jeez. Look around again really quickly. Sometime later. What? A piece of clothing. Geez, that's small. I don't
There's
know.
a piece of clothing hanging out of the sarcophagus. Looks like leather.
No wonder I didn't see that before. It just blends
I hope
right
there's
in.
no one hanging on to it.
Me too, Nate.
A scrap of leather, smaller than the palm of my hand.
Have we found our patch?
That ought to do it. I'll use a piece of leather to seal the hole.
Okay, then.
Perfect. The bellows are usable again.
Good.
The repaired bellows are as good as new.
All right. Well, let's talk to this lady.
Well, how you doing?
Right. Uh-huh. You know, Gulliver told me something about some warrior weapons or something of some sort. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
While you were doing all this mourning, did maybe a warrior set come your way?
A what?
You know, sword, shield, helmet.
I have seen a shield.
Do you know where it is?
My Maximilian had a shield as well.
Of
A
course.
large, shiny one, decorated
God
with
forgive me
feathers
for even
all
mentioning
over.
this to her.
Hello? Let's stick with the subject. Where's the shield?
Why should I help you? You are uncouth and brutal. You are always poking fun at my suffering.
Please, no.
As long as I am suffering, no one else may be happy.
That's a horrible
And
attitude.
your misery will only end when you receive a message from your intended?
That is so.
I have an idea.
As much as I'd love to spend more time with you, I have to get going.
Right. Okay, well, maybe we can manufacture such a missive.
Then we should send the jilted maiden a nice love letter.
Yes, we should.
Right. Let's do it.
It's a weird looking feather in your hand. It looks very different from in your inventory, Nate. Dearest cream bun. Okay, so we've got choices here. Yeah, we'll start with the cream bun. Dearest cream bun.
Dearest cream bun. It is I, your Maxi Poo. I'm sorry I disappeared so suddenly. The problem was...
The voices. All those terrible, terrible voices.
the voices. All those terrible, terrible voices. I wanted to give you a wedding fit for a queen. But then...
Fate kicked in a brutal fashion.
Fate kicked in a brutal fashion, on the quest for a silver flower pearl for your wedding ring. I found myself in the Southern Ocean off the coast of Switzerland when a storm arose. My vessel foundered, and I awoke 3 days later.
Funny how he mentions Switzerland in this fantasy realm, but whatever. Then we found what? With considerable headaches and a strange taste on the tongue.
With considerable headaches and a strange taste on the tongue, I've overcome many dangers and experienced some great adventures, driven by my insatiable longing for you. But I cannot come to you because
I can't find the way and I don't want to ask. A malign curse binds me to these waters.
a malign
There you
curse
go.
binds me to these waters.
Yes, just so.
I'm writing this letter in all urgency. Make haste to me, my love, wherever you may be. I'm waiting for you in the south, deep in the south. Exactly here. What a masterpiece. Ah, there's something missing.
Signature?
Don't hesitate to help others before your departure. Kissy, kissy. Your Maximilian.
No surname then.
Perfect.
Great. Here you go.
You're not going to believe this. Look what I found outside.
What is that?
It's what you've been waiting for all this time. A letter from Maximilian.
Who knows how long it'd been just lying out there.
The letter is not sealed. Maximilian's letters were always there.
Ah, damn.
Sealed, huh? Okay then, I know where some wax is. We'll seal this thing up tight. Yes.
Good. Now the letter's got a decent blob of wax on it.
And we probably... Why is the wax red? That makes no sense. It was white on the candle. But also, we should probably put his mark on it. And since this was an ancestor, that signet ring should suffice.
Let's see just how good the stonemason's work was. Looks pretty good. I'm guessing that looking through a blur of tears, you wouldn't notice anything odd.
Mm-hmm. Here you go.
I can hardly believe it. A messenger pigeon has just delivered another letter.
Really?
Really?
Oh, yes. There's even a seal. Maybe you recognize it.
That's his. That's his seal. The illegible handwriting, all the spelling mistakes. This letter really is from him.
Lucky he was a
what's he
scoundrel like
say
you,
then?
Nate.
There was a storm and he wanted to come back to me, but he can't.
Ah, you see, that explains everything.
Doesn't it, though?
I have to go to him. Oh, deep joy.
But first, my dear.
What about the shield?
Oh, yes. The fat ogres carried it away. They live in a cave nearby.
Could you mark such a
Thanks,
cave on
and
my
good
map,
luck with
please?
the search. But always remember, the journey is the destination.
Okay. I don't know if that's quite how that saying goes, but whatever. We will take it. Feels like there has to be some things in here as well that I'm missing. So let's just do... Oh. Okay, that's the mechanical monstrosity. Let's just do a scan back and forth and not miss anything. Oh! Yellow paint.
A flattened tube of yellow paint. I don't think there can be much left in it.
But what there is, we could certainly use for something.
Aha! There was still a bit in it. I don't need the tube anymore.
Okay. So you're going to carry a glob of yellow paint in your pocket. I mean, whatever floats your boat,
A fleck
Nate.
of yellow paint. Smells pretty caustic.
What about... Yeah, that is a thing. String. Thread on a spool.
I think it's that unbreakable thread that you hold roast meat together with. There must be a good 10 meters of it on the roll.
That should be useful then, right? Okay, so we found 2 things in here that I hadn't found yet.
I think it's that unbreakable thread that you hold roast meat together with.
Okay, so anything else? Anything in this area? No. So let's continue our scan. Okay, so that looks like absolutely everything. Will these guys like me a bit better now that I've helped, well, sort of helped the whaling girl?
Hey, Gulliver.
Ah, the living one.
Nothing new.
I've got to get going. Breathe. Feel my heartbeat. That sort of thing.
Ah, don't let me stop you.
Yeah, I do wish you'd stop trying to
Hey, boss.
antagonize him, Nate.
Ah, the living one.
Okay, goodbye.
Better get going. See ya.
Take care, and remember, we, the undead, are your friends. Rancid-smelling, dead friends.
Yeah, I gotcha. Alright, so we were told that we could go to an ogre's cave. Oh, we can fast travel there now, so that's there. Still can't fast travel to anywhere but there and here. Won't even let me fast travel to the orc fort that we've been to, or the teepee. Which I guess they're only one screen away. Well, let's go to the cave then. Whole new scene to explore. Look at the gap.
A fair drop.
Okay. Is that all you have to say?
The edges look solid.
Okay.
A fair drop.
So are we going to trick somebody into falling in there or push them off? Or something? Hose.
Excuse me, young sir? May I ask what it is you're hoping to find in our cave?
Oh,
Who?
sorry. I was looking for a public toilet, and
Oh.
it smelled a bit like one here.
How unpleasant. Talk to Blout about that. He's responsible for personal hygiene this week.
Hungry! Food! No!
And unfortunately, that's all you think about. Sir, I must ask you to leave our modest dwelling.
Okay, I'll look for somewhere outside.
I'm very much obliged. Many bushes and trees out there would consider themselves most happy to offer their shelter for the call that nature is making to you. Good luck in your search.
Well, having this head in charge of hygiene seems like a very poor idea. Though you are polite and well-spoken, at least it seems so.
The two-headed ogre is fat, like an ogre. And he's got 2 heads.
Right. One's a cyclops head. There's a specific name for a 2-headed ogre or a 2-headed giant, I think, but I can't... It's not coming to me right now. What about this hose?
Apologies once again, young sir. I cannot countenance your rummaging around in our private things. Please, take your leave of our cave.
Oh!
Sorry.
I thought I was in another cave.
So I can't look around at things while they're still here. Maybe I can look at the plate?
Strange plate. That's no plate. That's a shield.
Oh, okay.
Probably the shield I'm looking for.
Probably. So I can look at this thing, just not the rubbish heap here. So very neat little carving there. Looks like they've got skins hanging. There's a door. Can I look at the cupboard?
Apologies
No.
once again, young...
Oh!
Sorry. Sorry. It's a large club. We don't want to run afoul of that thing.
Apologies once again, young sir. I cannot...
Oh!
So the only thing I can look at without riling that guy up is this. Maybe the flagons? I can look at
Some
those
stone
too.
flagons. Whoa, quadruple X. That's really strong.
Well, you don't want to be drinking it then, Nate.
There was some high percentage stuff in there, but the flagons are all empty. I need to find alcohol somewhere else.
Oh. Okay. So it's really hit or miss what I can look at and not rile this dude up. Huh. So we can talk to them. Maybe we can do them a favor.
Hi there, you two.
There's little human. Blout hungry.
Are you a human
I
eater?
feel like Blout's always hungry.
Hungry.
Why, no. You will have to forgive Blout. He's very emotional when he hasn't had anything to eat for half an hour.
So, who are you? The well-spoken head. We don't want to be talking to Blout too much, I don't think.
Who are you?
Blout.
Blout, really? My name is Zloth, from the
Okay.
Lightning Fist tribe. That's my good-for-nothing half-brother Blout.
Half-brother. Puns?
Your half-brothers? Isn't that a little impossible?
Not at all. The biology of two-headed ogres is very complex. As you may know, it can...
Boring.
Hush, Blout.
Really, that's just...
It's okay. I don't really need to know all the details.
Sounds very convoluted. So, you're a bit like a mage? I guess he does have these drawings or tattoos on him, though I don't know how you would draw conclusions that he's a mage.
You're a battle mage then, are you?
No. Hitman. I hit people to death.
Good
I
for
think
you.
he meant me, Blout. It's true. I am a battle mage. My modesty prevents me from pointing out that I am one of the best.
And yet you do
Of
it.
course, I'd be even
anyway.
better if I could study more. But, oh well.
So, that's an interesting plate you've got there.
That's a very interesting plate there.
Dreadful, isn't it? All that fatty food. But Blout loves that rubbish.
Blout hungry.
I've told you 1,000 times. You only get to eat once I've finished reading this book.
Looks like a rather long book.
Hungry. No.
If I let you eat now, then you'll put your greasy fingerprints all over the pages again. I get to choose what we do this afternoon. Blout was allowed to decide this morning. First he wanted to lie in, but then suddenly he didn't have enough time to eat. Tough luck.
I am hungry.
But I am not.
Maybe we could bring Blout something that's not too greasy to eat. But in the meantime, could I have the plate?
Could I, borrow the plate?
My plate. My plate.
I'm sorry, that's Blout's favorite plate. Because it's so big, he won't give you that.
Maybe we could bring him
I
another
need to
plate.
get going. See you two later.
Goodbye.
Huh. I don't want to really do anything untoward to these two guys. Oh, so we can talk to each individually?
Hello, Blout.
You, little human.
Yeah,
That's
me,
right.
little human. So... Zolf seems to be a pretty tough cookie.
You and your half-brother. Don't you guys get along too well?
Zloth is stupid.
Yes, he is.
Uh-huh.
Always reading. Never fun. Never break things.
He's more the intellectual type.
Zloth, not real man. Zloth never had girlfriend.
Okay.
I heard that.
Okay, so you want to eat all that food right off the plate, right?
You must be very hungry, Blout. That's a very, very big plate you've got there.
Blout big, hungry.
Why don't you ask Zloff nicely once more if you can eat what's on his plate?
Sloth not let me, and Sloth make say lightning.
You mean he can defend himself? As long as he's reading that book, you can't use your hands?
Uh-huh.
Oh, so you don't control half the body and he controls the other half? You alternate who has control of the whole body, it sounds like? Can't you make him stop reading?
Well, you are one smart guy, Blout.
Blout?
Can't you get Zloff to stop reading?
Sloth always reading till book finished.
And there's nothing that stops him reading?
Sloth like drink cocktails.
Oh,
Ogre cocktails.
Okay. And then what?
He drunk very quick.
gotcha.
You mean he can't hold his liquor, and he gets too drunk to keep reading? Interesting.
So that's what the whole deal with these alcohol containers down here was. So do you get drunk as fast as Loff also?
Do you get drunk fast too, Blout, like Zloff does?
No. Blout drink much more than Sloth. Blout real mean ogre.
But you share the same body.
I was thinking the same thing, but
So?
magic.
Oh, nothing.
Always the explanation. So, what if I made you guys a cocktail?
I could make you an ogre cocktail. How would you like that?
Blout like beer.
Yeah, I know, but the cocktail's mainly for Zloff.
Why?
So he gets drunk.
And then?
Then you can chow down on that snack there.
Ooh, okay.
All right. So we've got a friend in Blout. What exactly goes into an ogre cocktail?
Right. What makes a good ogre cocktail?
Alcohol.
Obviously.
Alcohol, okay. And what else?
An umbrella.
An ogre cocktail is made of nothing but alcohol?
And umbrella.
Okay.
And what kind of alcohol? Wine? Vodka?
Whatever. Must blow your head off.
So, high-octane alcohol in a glass with an umbrella. Classy.
Yeah.
Little human can look in cave.
Oh,
Do
really?
you have the ingredients?
Uh-huh.
I have to leave.
Really?
My stomach's grumbling.
Hungry.
Nate.